Ole, ole, ole. Haha, cut supreme. Oh, oh. Boom, boom, bap, bap, video attack. 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 Let me tell you, my fellow felons, I friend you offended by Fendi fetishes, facing catches, blemishes, fighting sentences, defendants and menaces, up canals without a paddle. The tattle don't be like 6'9", kids, get your jaw rattled. Battling cornrow, white dudes they wearing cornrows. I'm up in the Four Seasons, sipping on 4 roses, and my man cuts a beam, he living the dream now. We rock with a mean crowd, we dunk our Bean Town. Woo! Yo, it's Jabaz, man, Mr. Fox, Sam, Quantum Field Crew, Great Justice System, Cut Supreme, go! Boom, boom, tap, 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 boom, boom, tap, 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 boom, boom, tap, boom, boom, tap, 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 boom, 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 tap, 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 tap.
What up? Shout out to Cut Supreme, man. I appreciate you having me on the show, bro. You've been a long-time supporter. I'm just happy to be here, man. Happy to be back in the studio, back in the mix of things, man. It's been a long time since I've been on a radio show, so I'm excited. Thank you, bro.
Word up. Boom, bap, video attack. FLAMEZ from Rockaway live in the studio. Stay tuned.
Static Selector.
Being where I'm from. 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 Where I'm from. Being where I'm from. Where I'm from. Being where I'm from. Let me take you on a ride. It's so fly. Being where I'm from. Where we got that hometown pride. It's so live. Being where I'm from. We don't got nothing to hide. It's so right. Being where I'm from. It's a part of me still. Being where I'm from. You just gotta be real. Being where I'm from. From my block to your block. Growing up, we never kept our doors locked. From my block to your block. When growing up, we never kept our doors locked. From my block to your block. When growing up, we never kept our doors locked. Still we got our corners like they're Fort Knox. And your neighbor might just spank you for they call cops. Even if you ain't the children, I know they can feel this. To raise a child, you know it takes a village. And I gotta thank them for that. The faith instilled in me is from them, not St. Francis or St. Camillus. From Bell Harbor to the Dayton buildings, from uptown to downtown. I just wanna make my hometown proud before I ever think of making millions. What's the point of going off with these bars if I can't walk in the bar? Put the tip in the jar, tap the bartender, go outside and split a cigar. Put some piff in the sky, then we dip in the car. Like yeah, I'm done, man, that's just how it goes. Being where I'm from, let me take you on a ride. It's so fly. Being where I'm from, where we got that hometown pride. It's so live. Being where I'm from, we don't got nothing to hide. It's so right. Being where I'm from, it's a part of me still. Being where I'm from, you just gotta be real. Being where I'm from. If you from here, you from the family. See, back in the days, they couldn't understand me. Learned to play both sides when it comes in handy. Now when they see me, man, they treat me like I won a Grammy. I see this neighborhood for what it can be. I just sit, hope and pray to God we never see another Sandy. How come it can't be the turf of the winners? I'm really at my wits' end with what they serving for dinner. Just a certain percentage, I still think it's a bummer. Yeah, we drink in the summer, and we surf in the winter. I'ma keep it 100, yeah, we're Queens, but not really. We got racial divides, man, I think that's just silly. Here's a change of the tides, yeah, they try to throw shade, but we take it in stride, and I say this with pride. Here's a change of the tides, yeah, they try to throw shade, but we take it in stride, and I say this with pride. Being where I'm from, let me take you on a ride. It's so fly. Being where I'm from, where we got that hometown pride. It's so live. Being where I'm from, we don't got nothing to hide. It's so right. Being where I'm from, it's a part of me still. Being where I'm from, you just gotta be real. Being where I'm from, they let the smoke come is wicked. It's so fly. Being where I'm from, they let the smoke come is wicked. It's so live. Being where I'm from, we don't got nothing to hide. It's so right, being where I'm from, it's a part of me still. Being where I'm from, you just gotta be real. Being where I'm from.
We have a power pack show right now. You are listening to the sounds of Cut Supreme on the Wheels of Steel. In the building with me right now, I have Bobby J from Rockaway. Yeah, let me get that mic working over there. Give me a test 1, 2.
Check 1 2 1 2. You hear me?
There you go.
What up, Long Island? It's Bobby J from Rockaway. Shout out Cut Supreme. Thanks for having me on the show, man.
No doubt, man. It's been a long time coming, man. For real.
For sure.
All right, man. WUSB, Stony Brook, 107.3 FM, W297BM, rap.fm, WRAP.fm, 107.3 FM, W297BM. You are listening to the Hip Hop Overdose, Cut Supreme on the Wheels of Steel, and we got Bobby J from Rockaway in the building, man. So tell all the party people who might not know anything about you, man, how long you've been doing your thing and what got you into this underground hip hop world, man.
Wow. I mean, I've probably been rapping about 20 years. I started when I was a young kid, about 12, 13 years old. I was just a musical fanatic. I had a lot of musical influences in my house, of all different types. My mom was classic rock fan. My dad was a classic rock fan, but he was also from Detroit, so he brought like a lot of funk and soul and new wave music into my life. And then on the hip hop side of things, my older brother Eric, he's 5 years older than me, and he was just kind of like an MTV junkie. So, me being his younger brother, I was just watching what he listened to. And, after like the grunge stuff of the early 90s, he really got heavy into hip hop. And I used to just go into his room and steal his albums. And, he was listening to all the 90s classics. So really, I got taken to school from the albums that he was buying, albums like Illmatic, Lost Boys, just he was bringing home all the classic albums of that era. And, I just became obsessed with it. I used to listen to him back to front to back. And, it got to a point where, when I started hearing rappers like Nas and Pun and Eminem and how they were doing it, it became an obsession with how they put their words together. And I really wanted to challenge myself to see like if that was something I could do, and I think as a rapper or anybody that's an artist, you kind of start out emulating who you look up to and who your idols are. And that's kind of the first step. You just start trying it, and then you learn the mechanics and you kind of develop your own style. So, and then, right at that time, the internet was really popping. So that's when I really started to dive into the underground scene and started listening to like, Apathy and the Megahertz and Cannabis and Chino XL and Razkaz, and just even going back in time and listening to Rakim, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, even back to like Melly Mel and those guys. You know what I mean? I just wanted to be a sponge and listen to everything. So that's kind of the spark that started it.
Word up. So, man, we're going to talk with you some more. We're going to rock one of your joints right now. I'm going to take it to one of my favorites from you, People, man. I like this
that's
record.
What's up. Yeah,
Let's
man.
talk about this real quick.
Yeah, this is a record. It's actually the first single off an album that I have coming up called 718-2313, which obviously is New York to Detroit. That's both the area codes. I'm doing it with an artist out of Detroit who's really like a legend out of that scene. He goes by the name of Hush. And this was one of the first songs we recorded for the album. I was working with Daru Jones at the time, who ironically is from Detroit. He's a Detroit native, and when we did that song, I knew that he would sound perfect on it on the drums, so we sent it to him. He came out to Silent Riot Studios in Detroit, which is where the whole album was recorded, and he laid his drums. So this is the first single from the album, 718-2313, dropping in June. It's called People, features Daru Jones on the drums, and this is just raw hip-hop, man.
No doubt. And then right after this, we're going to get into Stump the Cape. We're going to see if we can stump Bobby J as well.
Oh, God, please, no.
Alright, so let's get into the joint and stay tuned on my capers out there. Get ready, get your thinking capes on, because we're about to do Stump the Cape right after this. Alright, let's go.
Is it 8 before the beat drops? 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 I do it for the. Is it 8 before the beat drops? I do it for the. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, live in effect, it's the uncivilized 85er, but I ride by in a whip with the 5% tint, doing drive-bys. If you talk greasy like a Popeye's dinner, then it's bye-bye, mister. You guys try and kill the Irishman, this ain't no Scorsese wise guy picture, no. Smell like sci-fi, how in this world ridiculous. Shit sicker, man, on fire like I'm Nicholas in the Wicker Man. Kick your ears, I've been kicking rhymes since you was a kid, playing kick the can. Get off my dick, man, I'm sick of all these sicker fans. Shit, I got some shit for fans that'll make them shit their pants. Smoke hit, swig liquor than a sniff a gram. That's whiter than a Michelin tire in the winter out in Michigan. I'll stomp you out in Timberlands, take a picture of it, then I'll post it up on Instagram. Bobby, glad that you're back, missed you, man. I don't go tit for tat, see I'm a different man, but I let my foul slang go and diss your man. If he's wild mango, Chris Kattan, I'm the GOAT boy. Those ain't rumors, I was no late bloomer, just a no so hoping that I go great sooner. Cause when I tell these young cats I don't play newer rap, I tell them that I do it for the. This is for the. I do it for the. This is for the.
Yo!
I do it for the.
Fresh like the water they call in the Great Lakes. I'm from Detroit City, that's in Michigan State. We offer Jimmy a plate with fish asleep in the lake. No debating that you could meet a similar fate. The beats are my scorching, don't need Scott Storchin', don't need informants nor reinforcements. All my squad bossing, y'all just exhausted. We get the cake and plus get the frosting. Bitches want skills and a bank account. You can't even put some Similac inside your baby mouth. I'm in your baby mama mouth, getting top on your baby couch, letting babies swim inside a baby mouth. Serving up a clown who wanna chase the cloud. Who can't even rap with some Saran, he just wears a blouse. I'm talking worthy now, goody mobbing hoes like in a dirty south. Worthy like a flirty little Kirby spouse. I make a man run like mascara, and heavy throwing up the D like Cabrera. It's the Wild Wild West, get your guns out. You wanna know what I'm about? Here's a rundown. I'm Chuck Bronson, Donnie Johnson, Nucky Thompson, Sonny Bronson. It's not an option, keep the burner tucked. When it's all said and done, you can front, but I do it for my.
This is for the. I do it for the. This is for the. I do it for the.
Yo, yo, yo. Speaking of Stump the Cape, here's our Cape list. This is added up for 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't get to put it up last week on last week's episode, because last week's episode was running really long. Pause. So here's a combination of the 2 weeks together right here. Cape list, you know what I'm saying? We got Phil G, the nobody in first place with 22.5 capes. D Rock with 16 capes. Hilltop with 6 capes. Stellar Cellular with 5. Kmart Blue Light capes. Witchcraft with 4 capes. Bobby J from Rockaway comes in as a special guest with 2 capes. King of Hip Hop with 1 cape. Tony the Godfather with 1 cape. And Kaheem's in the Shadows. Let's continue, y'all.
Street vocally, that's harmony with harmonies. Insomnia, these zombies be wide awoke to your anecdotes. Don't dare poke the bare road. Murder Mr. Chrissy, don't compare notes. Headed with my cat on the set, sun glistening deck. Not fully full, that's a bully fool. Dipping in the deep, spit unique, idiosyncratic speech. Here we go with that OE. 1880 radiators, no hiatus on the beat. Mentally, you caught the vapors, that's the biz for the papers. A mule at 40 acres, waking bakers hit the trees. I begin my yoga pose by the trees, using breeze as my respiration ease. Buddha, tribe Yoruba with the fully loaded Ruger, brain computer, hula hoop in your medulla. Oblong got a face like the OMAC race. Go and trace lineages, the images of soapbox ministers. Serpent power, not venomous. Sentiments, my sentiments, synonymous with enemies. The ending is ill as the beginning is. As above, so below. Rapid flow overload. Had to slow it down. Hey yo, third rail dialogue. Spit verse rainbow. Spit verse rainbow.
His leash, you can't tie in a pole. I'm not fucking around, far as retirement goes. Where the word on the street is the biggest liar I know. I serve a hater up high who perpetrated a fraud, right? Everything I don't work related is godlike. King Kong catalog, batter brawl, all of y'all. Attic full of static, you can add it to your Adderall. Scrawled on the padded wall, written into infamy. I have lost a past, those of you who had it infamy. 7 deadly sins playing with me in a symphony. Made it out of hell, every L was a win for me. Just a bath and rapture, left a legacy after. What a craft to capture. You had a little moment but couldn't match your stature. Makes sense, don't it? I shouldn't have to ask you.
Queensbridge, Staten Island, motherfucker. Divine, what up? Yo, we back on it, yo. Yo, what y'all? Queensbridge, Staten Island, motherfucker. Queensbridge, Staten Island, motherfucker. Queensbridge, Staten Island, motherfucker. Beat Divine, what up? We back on it, yo. Yo. What y'all thought was gonna happen? Barker General Smash. Tell him bring along his proxy. Hands will murder him fast. Get pretentious with the bars. Now they never gonna last. Just smelling stenches from their cars. Brain battle and dash. Sip the Henny. Watching many little homies get close. Heard them claiming they the goats. Tell approach by my folks. Hands are ready. Some be out for them bags. Cause the money kills different. That's the difference. Let no fuckery pass. Yo, I DM bring it on. We built for the shits. Staten Island up and ready. Yo, we built for the shits. In the desert, Queensbridge. Yo, we built for the shits. I'm representing NY, meth labs, the clicks, yeah. Like a linebacker built for the blitz. These cowards claiming that they killers, but they hammers on the fritz. Yo, they claiming they the man, through genetics they a bitch. Hands are really signing off, your delivery is swift.
Yo, barbiturate, raw line constituent. Maki, 252, crime syndicate. Whole aura, write scripture, spit Torah. My faculty, run down trap, Sodom Gomorrah. Yo, dub that, chase that bag, my G's love that. Stay lit, whole situation, I stay laced with. Flyers attire, peace beloved, most gracious. We on that, fall back or lay down, or get laid. Basically, general status, salute my day. 5-star Cobra Commando with hard jet bar. QB, LIC, Kuwait Akbar. Live and let die, could die, I spit Renoir. Live from a Max AR with Foul Gem Star. No setback, respect that Paul, get your chest scarred. Be divine, 2-5 shine, peace we out, God. Hey yo, divine shine on these roaches, man. Get at him,
Shit's not a game, no Duke Nukem. Haters will book 'em while I'm swerving in coops, and great minds recruit 'em. Salute 'em. You kicking in doors, I'm caving the roof in. These top floor levels, I'm engraving my booty. While you're fronting like you got killer rider or tributes, but when your man gets bodied, all you do is write tributes. Special dedication to all the foul citrus. Just not really fly when the doctor gotta stitch you. Blue collar spot rusher, paper pit masher, always prosper over gossip. Steez label monster. I sweat blood to the water I led. While they're desperate to conform for internet street cred. I'm a deadly combination, both focused and blessed. Sniping through frequencies, put your opus to rest. It's catalytic, the cattle get it. Total slaughter when I battle critics. Trying to judge, get your gavel lifted.
Stop fucking. Stop fucking. Stop fucking. Stop fucking.
No doubt, no doubt. And yo, one thing I want to ask you, man. All right, being from Far Rockaway, right? Were you born in Far Rockaway? Is it you lived your whole life there?
I wasn't born in Far Rockaway. I was born in Brooklyn, but my family lived in an area called Neponsit when I was a baby, and then I moved to Rockaway Beach, and I lived in Rockaway Beach my whole life. I did a brief stint in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn after Hurricane Sandy, but I live back in Rockaway now. Yeah, I've been there my whole life, bro.
Boy, man, Hurricane Sandy, man, that was a mess, man. I remember seeing couches floating down the street, man. Water was like, what, 8 feet high?
Yeah, I mean, just, par for the course was, everyone's car got destroyed. If you had a basement, it got flooded floor to ceiling. I had a basement apartment at the time, lost everything. I had friends in kind of like our sister neighborhood, which is called Breezy Point. That used to be like a summer community where it was a lot of row houses. So there was isolated fires in Rockaway Beach. A lot of houses burnt down and things like that, but it didn't get to spread in the way that it did over in Breezy, because when one house went on fire, a whole row went.
Yeah,
so a lot of people lost everything. It took a good 5 to 6 years before people were able to really, get their homes back, get their businesses back. The whole boardwalk got destroyed. So yeah, it really set things back in Rockaway. And obviously other parts like Staten Island got it bad. Parts of Jersey got it real bad. But it was a tough time, man. It was a real tough time, but we bounced back, you know what I mean? The Rockaway that I live in now is so different from what I grew up, what I grew up being around. There's so much new development and new businesses and people from outside of the neighborhood finding out about it. It's like a whole gentrification going on. We get that whole Williamsburg scene in the summer. So it's kind of weird. I grew up there and it was always been this secluded place that nobody really visited. And now it's all of a sudden everybody's talking about it. So
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Constellations been aligned, debating minds. That's when you'll be facing God. Adapt and improvise, amplified energy. Shift the paradigm.
why we here. Building blocks of skyscrapers in the stratosphere. The outcast sniper from the roof and disappear. My elevator bitch brengt een einde aan je career. Sinds 89 spit venom vocabulaire. Die midnight marauders is hoe ik me manoeuvreer. MG, Magmatic, de moves zijn gecalculeerd. Double back to your block, ESMC squared. The ministers, bonkers, preaching with dark religions. Spinning down the black rabbit hole with a flock of pigeons. Macabre and bomb bridges. Witness the guard ripping your squad. A new SWAT caught of this quantum physics. Ja, check out my melody. While we bomb the symphony. Ben op mijn LeBron, ik run het hele team. Dus breng die basket, sever hands met die guillotine. You feeling me? Dit is 89 till infinity. Dit is die worldwide chemistry. Dit is 89 till infinity. The new era, mathematic trilogy in history. Dit is 89 till infinity. Yeah, dit is the worldwide chemistry. Dit is 89 till infinity. This B-Rock and MC capital G killer peace. Dit is 89 till infinity. Macabre.
Let 'em know. Ain't nobody out there fucking with me. I let 'em go, let 'em go. Let 'em know. Ain't nobody out there fucking with me. I let 'em go, let 'em go. Homie, it's on sight, you disrespect me. This ain't a show, you ain't know. You nothing like these rappers, we go roll breathe. Kick in the door, let it blow. Watch your mouth when you're speaking out against me.
Some people don't like me, but it's jealousy likely. Cause I'm a big stepper, and I talk spicy. Chicks wanna taste me, dudes wanna fight me. I'm on slightly, hold grudges, they try to spite me. I got property, stocks, guns, a smart wifey. Y'all got money, problems, and bills, y'all not like me. I pen feature films with the bars, like Spike Lee sipping elderberry and Z-Malls, the almighty.
Og SS, that means double the stress. Double the bars, double the cars, double the scars. Double the flows, double the load. Bullets go in and out of your coat. Double the shows, 2 on tour. Who want war? 2 at your door. 244s, get on the floor. 2 in the morn, 2 on the horn. Money talk, dummy your Ford. Bullets ricochet, hitting the cord.
Let 'em know. Ain't nobody out there fucking with me. I let 'em go, let 'em go. Homie, it's on sight, you disrespect me. This ain't a show, you ain't know. You nothing like these rappers, we go roll breathe. Kick in the door, let it blow. Watch your mouth when you're speaking out against me.
The greatest is off hiatus, and you get clipped off. Mic shut off, you not a tough guy, knock it off. Everybody said they cut from a different cloth, but you cut from a pamper fool, baby saw. They say I'm too old to rap, picture that. As if art had an age limit. Cut from a different cloth, but you cut from a pamper fool, saw. Cut from a different cloth, but you cut from a pamper fool, baby saw. Cut from a different cloth, but you 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 cut from a different cloth. Cut from a different cloth, but you cut from a pamper fool, baby saw. They say I'm too old to rap, picture that. As if art had an age limit, how stupid is that? I back smack a new rapper, old rapper. Don't matter, the speakers rattle, the glass shatter.
Yo, back up, the bone cracker. Drones capture up, throwing stones inside of an Acura. Accurate like Hawkeye, thoughts fly like an arrow. Ill apparel with the Camaro. Sick with the rap flow, you know how that go. You know I'm black, bro, you know I'm back, bro. You know I snap, bro, in fact, bro, I'm real nice. Me and Bam, take over is part of the plan. Understand? Yeah.
Let 'em know. Ain't nobody out there fucking with me. I let 'em go. Homie, it's on sight, you disrespect me. This ain't a show, you ain't know. You nothing like these rappers, we go roll breathe. Kick in the door, let it blow. Watch your mouth when you're speaking out against me.
Bobby J from Rockaway is about to drop an exclusive with us right now. If y'all still with us right here on Rap.fm and Mix Law Code Supreme Chimix Party. What up, everybody? You know what I'm saying? It's now time to open up the curse lines.
Fuck, shit, ass, bitch.
That's it. That Just Ice thing. The lyrics you're about to hear may contain explicit lyrics like fuck, shit, ass, bitch, your mother's dick, asshole, remember that? All that shit.
That nigga don't play. Gun spray, cops start leaking. We got the hood on lock all season. Thank God I'm still breathing. Still on the block when it's bleeding.
I'm back on my bullshit like a day. Still thinking it's a game, boy, we don't play. I'm back on my bullshit like a day. Still thinking it's a game, boy, we don't play. I'm back on my bullshit like a day. Still thinking it's a game, boy, we don't play. I'm back on my bullshit like a day.
Still thinking it's a game, boy, we don't play.
And they don't even want it in the first place. Let it sing on them, it's your birthday. I got something that'll make your whole earth shake. You gon' know how 6 feet of dirt tastes. I got wordplay, but word don't play. Never don't work, cause it don't really work that way. Take a piece of your pie, tryna earn that cake. If I have to dumb out, you gon' learn today. I told them please don't die for a reason. The way we eatin', it's always hunting season. And anything that we kill, we don't bring in. Leave them on the field, keep the vultures eating. You ain't built for the sharks on the deep end. I don't know why you don't let that sink in. We need deep, boy, you never put your feet in. And I've been in my bag, you tryna reach in. I'm back on my bullshit like a day. Still thinking it's a game, boy, we don't play. I'm back on my bullshit like a day. Still thinking it's a game, boy, we don't play. I'm back on my bullshit like a day. Still thinking it's a game, boy, we don't play. I'm back on my bullshit like a day.
Still thinking it's a game, boy, we don't play.
See, we got some spitting game going on.
1 2 1 2. Yeah. Look. Yeah. When the pen is writing, I'm harder than Ninja Gaiden. The shit is frightening. Been a brute, been a savage, been a Viking, been a werewolf, been a lichen. I'm Mike Tyson on this mic. You don't wanna clash, I've been a Titan. You the one to dash, you been a hyphen. You minimizing, I might just dim your lights, and in your life you microwave rappers of the types I put some minute rice in. These are Michelin star bars, my dinner priceless. It's the God made me, God made me in his likeness, leaving rappers in a crisis when he's left to his devices. Shit, I'm sick, I need azithromycin. No matter how you cut it or how thin you slice it, this kid is the nicest. Biscuit to your lid or flip your light switch, or Swift kick to your ribs, I'm indecisive. Pure dope when I spit it. Listeners should probably visit Brighton. If you don't get the picture, probably need your image brightened. So settle down to the mellow sounds. I'm mellow down, trying to be a king in this robe and yellow metal crown. As far as G's, I roll with several thou up on my bezel and inside my cigarillos loud. I need a lassie, I can bury my bone and bitch, I'm a yellow hound and make a bellow higher than the treble sound. I'm getting higher, eyes are redder than the devil's gown, trying to keep my head above the water while the rest will drown. Can't see me like Ray Charles, so hit the road jack and tell the mold disheveled clowns that I don't mess around. Speed is filthy, as sure as my sheets are silky. You can bet that I'll be pleading guilty and murder on several counts. Got the colonizers, yuppies, and the gentrifiers saying that my shit is fire, plus I make the ghetto bounce. I'm on your soil like rocks and pebbles on meadow grounds. Getting underground, money B, you know I get around, right? Bobby J, yeah, cut supreme, yeah, and it's like that.
What?
I look for confirmation, constantly in deep. I look for confirmation, constantly in deep. I look for confirmation, constantly in deep. Look for confirmation, constantly in deep concentration. Constellations. I look for confirmation, constantly in deep concentration. Constellations, space belts. I look for confirmation, constantly in deep concentration. Constellations, space belt, stargazer, stomach well, starvation, a love of nature. Charm a snake with paper, they climb a ladder lazy. Climatic arrangement, kinda crazy. Combine an atlas pole like a David Icke conversation. Swapping aces in the sleeve, no Courvoisier. Run the blade, family members don't communicate. Choosing fate over dope spoons, stolen youth, seen booze abused, take away those who spoke soon. My mother's wound must have been the crucible, producing something new from the future when I hit the booth. Chris and Jules on the mantelpiece, sign language like an ampersand when I speak, print symbols. Formerly known, my motto simple, live and let go and shape the vision that you lived through. Following my heart now, calm down, close encounter lights out, we flying down. Star was serious, hearing us, simple as it seemed, difficult to dream. Following my heart now, calm down, close encounter lights out, we flying down. Star was serious, hearing us, simple as it seemed, difficult to dream. Yo, letting go of all my hang-ups, an art gallery with no painting. My brain canopy metal plated, can it be so? Ray and ghost combination, camaraderie forsaken, but some who wantin' faming. Me and Slips linking short time frame and trade breaks over sushi plates, contemplating. Came a long way, can't quit now, the spirit still embracing. Spilled the brimstone, fountain pen, big quotes. My kinfolk sing a folk song, Joni Mitchell. My messages imbued in soul, too visceral. Excuse-moi, swing moods like a Tory Hanzo. I'm a moon sign astrologist, heavy cargo, Bay of Pig embargo. By the Brighton coastline, trying to find the God particle and buried marble. P.T. Barnum, a sucker born every minute. I'm more Sly Stone, everyone a star vivid. Following my heart now, calm down, close encounter lights out, we flying down. Star was serious, hearing us, simple as it seemed, difficult to dream. Following my heart now, calm down, close encounter lights out, we flying down. Star was serious, hearing us, simple as it seemed, difficult to dream.
Wow, what the fuck is up? It's your boy Dro Pesci. You tune into the Dro Pesci podcast. On tonight's show, we got Smoke Extraordinaire. He go by the name of From Motherfucking Pesci. Give it up, y'all.
We always got a 50 on me. I smoke papers, but blunts prefer Phillies on me. I put my life on the line so people really know me. I piss liquor, smoke weed, and cough bogeys. I drive foreign, fuck foreign, and rock rollies. So crush something, puff something, and stop stressing. That's one of the things listed up in my job description. To take you higher, paint a picture and magnify it. My speech open is BP, snow acting pounding. Cause everybody be smoking, coasting. It's mandatory. If you ain't got it, I got it. Money, you hand it to me. A gram is 20, a 860, a quarter 100. Now I ain't got time to chill, so my daughter coming. But when I got time to to kill, I'ma smoke another. But in between time, I think I'm gonna call your mother.
Roll it up, let's get high. Roll it up, let's get high. Roll it up, get high. Roll it up, let's get high. Roll it up, let's get high. Roll it up,
Yeah, we cheat the chong and then peace pies and bargain it. The weed so strong, got these kids shaking like Parkinson's. Rockin' Wally moccasins, stash a pot in my sock again. Rag roller smokers be choking with C's poppin', man. Wax hitters looking like they was chewing on Xanax sticks. Eyes half closed and mumbling while they panicking. I fuck with the pen when I'm on the road, but that's that. Nothing like the flower to socialism, you're past that. If I ain't smoke tree, I'd probably punch a lot of bosses. Cause I ain't got no patience like a closed doctor's office. I smoke weed and anything, I'm a Buddha head. Even vaporizing and hailing out of balloons again. But if you ain't got no chippin', you ain't hitting nothing. Or you can match what I roll, we'll have the biggest blunts in. They don't call me Dro for nothing, I ain't lying to you. Until death do us part, marry and riding with you.
roll it up, let's get high. Roll it up, let's get high. Roll it up, get high. Roll it up, let's get high. Roll it up, let's get high. Roll it up, get high. Roll it up, get high. Roll it up, get high.
So, Bobby J, you ready to spit some bars?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Yo. Sipping this 80 proof, it's got me looser than a baby's tooth. Wavy in this booth, it's got these ladies dropping Daisy Dukes. Bars make them swallow nuts like Baby Ruth. I'm in a sentimental mood, don't ever try to play me, dude. Saber-tooth, tiger blood up in my veins, and when we aim we shoot like a group of angry troops at lame recruits. Let's say we truce, since this slang is too complicated, I'll give you 5 minutes to let your brain regroup. That weak flow shit ain't bespoke, it ain't your suit. Got the kind of language that can tame your shrew, ain't it true? Hang with who? The eloquent exquisite, melanin deficient, the one who gives you the facts that the television isn't. Miss me with that old generic shit, been putting holes in heretics since Cole was a therapist. Ever since I've been coming hard enough to fill a condom. Don't play with them, like racism, I'm still a problem. You know?